Well, hello 2018. It's Jennifer Gillette coming to you from my office here in beautiful West Valley City, Utah. And today's video is going to be a piece of relationship advice that my husband Mike and I learned about 15 years ago. We were newlyweds. We've been married about 3 years at the time. And this piece of advice has changed our marriage. So, you guys ready for it? Okay, so the article was entitled Divorce Proof Your Marriage. And the advice that was given was that if a married couple with children will spend 15 minutes every day having nostalgic, non-problem solving communication, you can divorce proof your marriage. So even though Mike and I didn't have any children, we still decided that this was pretty good advice. And so how it works is, you guys know, in marriage, it's so easy to slip into business mode. We're more like business partners than actually like intimate partners. And business conversations are important in marriage. Things like who's picking up whom from where, what needs to be picking up from the grocery store, what's for dinner tonight, travel plans, whose family are we staying at for the holidays this year. Those are conversations that every married couple goes through, right? But here's the deal. As a married couple, you're more than just business partners. You are lovers. And so the great thing about this 15-minute challenge that I'm going to give everyone who's watching this is what happens when you basically go to your spouse and you say, hey, are you ready to do the 15 minutes? You'll look at the clock, you'll see what time it is, and for the next 15 minutes, you'll just remember good times that the two of you had, maybe trips you've been on. Maybe you'll remember something really funny that happened a couple of days ago, like an inside joke that the two of you can laugh about together. Sometimes when Mike and I have had our non-problem solving nostalgic conversation, we'll maybe remember a fight that we had and kind of how childish one of us or both of us were acting in that moment. And that'll make us laugh. And so it's all about creating memories, creating connection. And nostalgia is a really wonderful tool for kind of spicing up your marriage and kind of getting that romance alive again. So I challenge you to talk to your spouse and maybe have them watch this video or just share with them the gist of the message and ask them if they're willing to do this with you. If they say no or they kind of wrinkle their nose, don't even worry about it. But if they're game and they sound like, hey, this sounds like a fun thing, I'd like to try it, I'd like you to do two things. Comment below if you try this exercise and what the result was like. Also, if this is a really inspiring message, share it. Share it on your Facebook. Let your friends know about this piece of advice and maybe get together a group of 2 or 3 friends that you can do the challenge together. It's always more fun to start a new goal or try something new when you've got friends involved. So yeah, try it out. Let me know what you think. One piece of warning that I want to give you, and this is something that happens to Mike and I frequently when we have our 15 minutes together, is that sometimes one of you or both of you will bring up something that is problem solving. So really easy, the other person just has to nip it in the bud and say, nope, we can't talk about that right now because that's problem solving. We have to talk about things that are nostalgic for the next 15 minutes. One of the really cool benefits of this exercise is that usually what happens in our marriage is that after the 15 minutes is up, we'll continue to talk for another 15 to 20 minutes and just have really great conversations. And after the first 15 minutes is up, feel free to talk about things that are problem solving because those are important details, right? Things that need to be discussed. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope this piece of marriage advice will bless your marriage as much as it has mine.